Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, February 11th, 2026. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Yes, it is starting to melt, and I was able to chip away a bit more on my driveway. And boy, those chunks of ice, they're like 6 to 7 inches thick. Anyhow, I learned from an article in the Banner yesterday that the University of Maryland has a glaciology professor on staff. And am I the only one who thinks that's kind of crazy? Anyhow, we do have some boomer trivia for you, and this one's kind of interesting. What was the name of the first digital camera invented back in 1975? And I'm going to go with a multiple choice on this one. Was it the Minotaur, the Cyclops, the Sphinx, or Pegasus? I'm going to have that answer for you in about 5 minutes, but right now we have some news. So, shall we? Nearly half of all Maryland's young professionals say they're thinking about leaving the state because housing just isn't affordable, according to a January 26 survey of Maryland voters. The poll found that 49% of young professionals are considering neighboring states, and among those, 88% said rent or mortgage is a significant financial strain. Across all voters, taxes and fees ranked as the top issue people want state and local leaders to address, followed by the overall cost of living, crime and public safety, and housing affordability. If you've tried to buy a home lately, you won't be shocked by this next part. 90% of voters said that home prices in their region are too high, up from last year and way up from 2020. The survey also found broad support for policy changes to increase housing supply without raising taxes, something that Maryland realtors leaders say aligns with the governor's housing agenda and could be a rare everyone wins moment if the lawmakers can pull it off. We do have some more stats at eyeonannapolis.net. It was very interesting. Take a look. The Annapolis City Council has approved Mayor Jared Littman's proposal to create a deputy chief of staff position, but the vote came with plenty of pushback over timing and pay. Littman says that the mayor's office is operating at the outer limits of its capacity and needs a senior role to manage communications, resident response, and cross-department projects. The salary range set by Human Resources is $86,552 to $160,737, with Littman estimating that the hire would likely fall between the $100,000 and $140,000 range. The council approved the position 6-2, but it did not approve the funding yet. That is going to come during the budget process, though Littman said that he plans to cover it in the meantime using payroll savings from vacant positions. Ward 7 Alderman Rob Savage voted no, calling it a potential mayoral power grab and arguing structural changes like this should wait for the full budget review. Ward 2 Alderwoman Karma O'Neill also raised concern, saying that she could support staff help, but not an executive-level position outside the normal budget process. Savage tried to delay the vote and proposed an amendment, but both failed, and Littman said that collaboration is a two-way street, adding the council can work with him later on a job description through additional legislation. Well, former Annapolis Mayor Gavin Buckley is hinting that he may be headed back into politics. Buckley posted on Facebook yesterday that he's been enjoying some downtime since leaving office, but said he is proud of what he has accomplished over the past 8 years and believes there is more to do, adding that he has a few ideas. He asked people to mark their calendars for 5:30 p.m. on Tuesday, February 17th at Metropolitan in Annapolis, promising more details soon. Now, on top of that, state campaign finance records show a new committee called Gavin for Anne Arundel was approved on February 4th, with Stuart R. Cohen as the treasurer, who was his treasurer when he ran for mayor. The committee name suggests that he is aiming for a county office, with the most logical possibilities being county council seat in District 6, covering Annapolis and nearby communities, or possibly a run for county executive, though Buckley hasn't said which office he is pursuing. Buckley did serve 2 terms as Annapolis mayor from 2017 through 2025 after first becoming very well known locally as a restaurateur and entrepreneur. And for the political trivia file out there, it's a tough leap historically for former Annapolis mayors to climb to higher office. None have ever done it, although we can debate if the county council counts as a higher office. Anne Arundel's Board of Education recognized students known for uplifting kindness and resilience during the Mo Gaba Positivity and Perseverance Awards at last week's meeting. The awards honor students who reflect the spirit of Mo Gaba, the Baltimore-born Glen Burnie-raised sports superfan and radio personality who died of cancer in 2020 at age 14 after spending much of his life in hospitals. The program began in 2021 and has grown into a district-wide celebration with students nominated from across Anne Arundel County Public Schools. This year, 82 students were nominated, and winners included Maylin Diaz from George T. Cromwell Elementary in Glen Burnie, praised for kindness and stepping in when classmates are alone; Clyde Hicks from Oak Hill Elementary in Severna Park, a cancer survivor known for his humor and determination; Riley Whitney from Magathie River Middle School in Arnold, who has battled cancer twice while also managing diabetes and Addison's disease, earning him the nickname Smiley Riley; and Kezia Kaya Bohan from Chesapeake Science Point High School in Andover, recognized for tutoring classmates and helping peers keep up when they miss school. The Legacy Award went to Ashton Graham, an 8th grader at MacArthur Middle School on Fort Meade, recognized for perseverance as he navigates school with autism and a major change in environment. And in a very surprise moment, the committee also presented an additional Legacy Award to Monica Monk, the AACPS communications leader who actually created the program, for building something that continues to keep Mo's legacy alive. This weekend on the Local Business Spotlight, we're going to be chatting with Jen Sterling all about Artist Open Studios. That is going to drop at noon on Saturday, so you want to check that out. And by now, you do know the drill. Please let your friends, neighbors, and colleagues all know about our daily news recap email. It's free. It comes to your inbox every night at 7 p.m. and is going to keep you up to speed on all of the top local news stories. Plus, it's paywall free, and I got a link for you right here in the show notes. All right, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you. And we also want to thank our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Mac Medics, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. As for that trivia question, the answer was Cyclops. It weighed 8 pounds and needed to be connected to a television to work. And look at us now, 40 years later. All right, so now you need to hang tight because we have your Eye on Annapolis local weather coming up with George Young, and Bridget, also known as BeeprBuzz, is here with Annapolis After Dark. All that's coming up in just a bit, so stick around.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Hey everyone, this is George Young with your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief weather forecast for Wednesday, February 11th. Temps in the 40s today across the Annapolis region. The winds will be gusty out of the northwest with more breezy winds expected tomorrow with highs in the upper 30s to lower 40s. From there, we'll see plenty of sunshine Friday and Saturday with highs Friday around 40 degrees with temps then Saturday jumping up into the 45 to 50 degree range to get the weekend started with a chance of rain in low 40s following on Sunday, ahead of more mid to upper 40s both Monday and Tuesday of next week. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young for Eye on Annapolis Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to visit eyeonannapolis.net/weather for the latest conditions and forecast information for the Annapolis region, so you can always stay weather informed.
There are more than 500 pets in the care of the SPCA of Anne Arundel County that need good homes, and they have so much to offer the rest of us. At Annapolis Subaru, we are committed to helping the SPCA see that these animals stay safe and healthy. All year long, Annapolis Subaru partners with the SPCA to host pet adoption events, sponsor vaccination clinics, and community events. We feature pets on our weekly Canines and Crosstracks podcast. Our associates and our Subaru customers show up in packs at the Walk for the Animals and Lights on the Bay events. You can help our SPCA find loving homes for these pets. Volunteer, donate, foster, read a book, scratch some ears, or rub some bellies. Show up for the pets in the care of the SPCA of Anne Arundel County.
The The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, February 11th through Sunday, February 15th. Find a full daily Annapolis music schedule on the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also all three websites. We update with changes and cancellations so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com. Live music for today, Wednesday, start with Happy Hour with Aiden Ewald at Middleton Tavern. Then head over to 49 West for a Songbird Showcase with the Women's Musician Coalition of Wilmington, Delaware, with Meg Murray and many others. Mike Kerr will be melting the ice at Ram's Head Tavern in the Down Bar. Sean Gobin will be down at Catch 22 in North Beach, and Tim Atkinson will be at Santa Joe's on West Street. Over on the shore and under my other things to do listed at the bottom of each day, Cult Classics Open Mic is back this Wednesday. Thursday, Get to the Point for Jordan Sokol and Pressing Strings Duo. Russell Jacobson will be at Mother's in Arnold for their Grateful Dead Thursdays. Annapolis Market House will be celebrating Galentine's Day. Buy a specialty drink and make your own flower bouquet with live music by Adam Forbes from Sidewalk Soul. Also in Annapolis, here's a big one. Brennan Hardesty of Bumpin' Uglies will be solo at Ram's Head on stage. And Nate Finn will be opening up for him. There are still a few tickets left, so make sure you get yours, because this is definitely a show you're not going to want to miss. Also on Thursday, Steve McCoy will be solo down at Pirates Cove in Galesville, and the Highland Brothers return to Buy a Coastal Italian restaurant in Chesapeake Beach. And under my other things to do listed at the bottom of each day, Open Mic returns to Crooked Crab in Odenton, hosted by A.V. Walter. Weekend music, Friday start with Happy Hour with Dana B at Blackwall Hitch. Jeff Mueller and Friends returns to 49 West with a show called Papa Presents The Many Sides of Mardi Gras. He has quite the lineup of friends with him this time. Also on Friday, Troll Tribe will be at Stan & Joe's on West Street, and they promise some scary fun for Friday the 13th. And Timmy Metz Band will be at Blackwall Hitch. At the Blackwall Barn and Lodge in Gambrels, you'll find Mike Sharp. Pete Best of Peterbilt will be at Killarney House in Davidsonville. And over on the shore Friday night, Frank Florence and Left of Center will be rocking Ram's Head Shore House. Under my other things to do listed at the bottom of each day, the Miller Brothers Blues Band, along with the South County Musicians Alliance, will be hosting an open mic night at Skipper's Pier. And end Friday night with DJ Aaron of Be Real Entertainment at O'Brien's. Saturday, the Freebirds will be at Ram's Head Dockside up in Glen Burnie. Adam Merkel will be at Shannon's Pub up in Halethorpe. Brant Austin Dunn will be at Midlena Restaurant with Sheeman Wolfcat Band in the Caton, Baltimore area. And Lauren and Rusty Duo will be at Brian Baru in Severna Park. Joey Fitz will be at Palma. Richard Hayward will be at Neptune's down in North Beach. And up in Edina, Heartwood will be at Maryland Yacht Club in Pasadena, which is for members only for Valentine's Day. Sunday Fun Day, Tim Atkinson will be at Great Frogs Winery off of the Forest Drive corridor. And here's one that isn't music related, but it's a pretty cool event, so I wanted to mention it. There's an event at Santa Joe's Riverside down in Galesville, and it's called the Hot Ones. It's basically a hot sauce eating contest, because if you didn't know, Riverside always has lots of cool hot sauces that you can ask for and try with anything. So basically, it's a contest and you can win prizes and giveaways, and an award for anyone who completes all 10 sauces. Also on Sunday, Dream Punch and Friends will be at 49 West, and end the night at Santa Joe's on West Street with West Street Revival Band. And up in Edina and under my other things to do, there's a new open mic at Alibis hosted by Bill Smith. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz Add the websites to the homepage on your cell phone to make them an app. Then it's just 2 clicks to the music anytime. I'll see you out there.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.